X-Men 97, Season 2, Episode 2, X-Force to be reckoned with. If you have X-Force number 1, y'all, $117 for a grade 10 copy. That's kind of surprising, actually. I thought it would be worth more, right?
Was that one bagged, and you have to have it in there because like the bags allegedly break the shit down.
Oh,
so
well.
like what did it come in a bag with a card?
Oh, okay, yeah. Now that I don't know. I just looked at the graded 10 copy on one of those databases.
Yeah.
So yeah. So who are X-Force? Like, well, think about reading the comic books or whatever. Okay, don't take for what you saw in the Deadpool movie as what X-Force is, because they made them a joke. Kind of, because they kind of are a little bit. So New Mutants was ending with issue number 100. They turned it into a new book, which is going to be, as Cable had been introduced and is taking over the team. X-Force, much more of a, Charles Xavier adjacent to the Dream kind of team. Rob Liefeld is the artist, and because his art had become so popular, he is actually doing the plotting also with Fabian Nacia. And yeah, just a different team, more aggressive, taking out, targets and mutants or whatever. And that's that. This is also not a great era for comic books. I think some people would argue with us until the end of the world because they are so in love with how different Liefeld's art was at the time. And looking back at it, everybody knows it's not great. But it was so different than what everybody else was doing. I think people, attach a higher feeling to it than they probably should. But his art,
by different, you mean completely unanatomically correct.
His art sucks. His plotting is worse. Like, his ability to construct a book for it to make sense is even worse than his art. And that says a lot. This picture, if you're watching on YouTube, you don't see any feet here. But I saved you because there's just not anything that you could do here. But X-Force, we'd be lying if we didn't say X-Force was crazy popular, though, at the time, with him plotting and drawing that book with him and Fabian the Sink. Like,
well, like what are Cable's shoulders actually connected to?
Yeah, I mean,
do they come off as natural?
Yeah,
what is happening?
This guy, he is an absolute hack. I mean, God, if you put Brothers Comics and Rob Liefeld in a search engine, you'd probably come up about, I don't know, 7 to 15 clips of us just ranting how awful this person is as a person, as well as his comics. Like, we are not fans, never been fans. He's not good. And as we kind of get forward and spoiling the lead here, I am certain that Marvel was like, so we are not using any of these people that's in X-Force because we don't. There's probably some residual that they would have to pay him, and they're not paying a penny. We're not seeing Shatterstar. We ain't seeing none of them people because you suck so bad. We wouldn't do anything to promote anything that you've done, like, at all. So no boom booms, none.
Although, like, I think you could look. It's interesting though because you look at it like Jubilee is effectively boom boom.
Mm-hmm.
You could say like Psylocke is effectively Shatterstar.
Yeah.
Sunspot was in it. And then like Cannonball, Archangel, like they kind of have the power set.
Yeah.
They didn't put in Feral, but given that we're gonna get another shapeshifter on another team here, I guess that kind of makes sense. And I'm sure there is an era of X-Force that was Psylocke and Archangel. They had their own shitty
miniseries too.
Side miniseries.
Yeah, they did.
To me, it was like, okay, well, this is probably the shortest path to get them in the story, and I'd much rather have them in the story than to have any Shatterstar or Boom Boom or Rusty Collins or anybody like that.
Damn it! Yeah, no.
But like, it was interesting, like the depiction of Psylocke as she's the Asian body with the English accent. So we're doing that.
We're going to talk about her, and obviously we're going to talk about Jubilee here as we get near the end of this episode. But I just wanted to be like, yeah, X-Force, what's a quote cornet for the kind of people that like that kind of thing. That's the things those people like. Because if you like it, you probably like it. But it's not good. Like, in my humble opinion, these are not good books. They are not well written. They're poorly drawn, no matter what anybody tells you. but go off if that's what you like. All right.
I mean, you had your tweeners, like tweeners did not make a big mark as they did in wrestling.
Yeah.
Like, okay, you got a Deadpool and a Punisher,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm not giving you a whole team full of tweeners.
Yeah.
That's not cool.
Yeah.
That's NWO Wolfpack.
Yeah,
is X-Force.
Well, if we could talk Google Brothers Comics and cable, and you'll probably get a lot of stuff of us talking about television, but you're also going to get a lot of us stuff talking about Nathan Dayspring Summers, about how we really hate that character too. This cartoon has done more to redeem cable for me than 1,000 comic books. Like, because he is best in the smallest of doses. Like, he should never had a monthly, should have never been leading a team on a monthly. Like, he is so perfect, to be honest with you, spoiling the lead, with the people that he has in this team. Sunspot, Jubilee, Archangel, and Psylocke. These are all people that are, man, I'm feature, but I don't need a whole album, like, at all.
Yeah.
Like, come in, do your part, and then get out. Like, these are complete feature characters, and I'm perfectly fine with them just having this brief run here.